Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome back to StarCraft Remastered. This is the Jacobs installation. I couldn't read that.
Your tenure as Colonial Magistrate is suspended, pending an official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal. Receiving incoming transmission.
Hey man, Arcturus's boys sprung me from the prison ship.
Nice!
Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are.
Cool.
I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
Let me move my mouse. Sorry.
Sarah is almost completely overrun
Oh,
by the
Sarah, my bad.
The Confederates are abandoning the planet.
Oh, graphics.
And so are we.
New graphics.
However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave.
New graphics.
I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost.
Okay.
And retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks.
Mm-hmm.
With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I'm into it.
Count me in, partner. Okay. I do apologize. It's now the second recording of the day. My voice is kind of warmed up, but... Cool, now I have him as a unit. The only thing is, he has 200 health. And can use stim pack, just like everybody else. So I can use stim pack about 19 times. Let's go over here, Jimmy. Let's make sure that it's going full pelt on the speed here. So here's enemy SCVs and also civilians. I'm just gonna, I guess, go through and kill everybody. Yes, prioritize the SCVs first before the civilians. Oh gosh, the hiccups, they're coming. So I was going to say, before I got too involved here, that I'm picking this right up after the last recording, if you can't, in case you can't tell. And, if I remember correctly, if we go over this way, yes, it will be. Over this way, and, it's right here, the beacon. If we hit this up,
Teleportation field activated.
I can't keep doing that. People will start freaking out over here.
Rainer here.
Everybody over here?
Go ahead, Commander.
I think so. Okay, so let's go and hit this up.
Hey, you're not allowed in here.
Security.
Says you. Okay, so now we got cameras activated. We got this, which I believe is the end objective. Hey, look, it's a ghost. And then we got this here, which I'm not sure. I think I know what they are, but I don't want to say just in case I'm wrong.
This should be good. Right on.
So Rainer has taken a little bit of damage. What I find is very interesting as well
This is Jimmy.
is if you keep clicking on the unit,
You're ready.
also he's stuck.
Go ahead, Commander. Rainer here.
He'll eventually say something else.
Hey, quit it. What's your problem, man? Look, Commander, do you mind? I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning. Go ahead, Commander.
I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning.
Sounds fun.
That's
This
funny.
should be good. Sounds
I
fun.
love the humor and the sarcasm in this game. It's very funny.
This should be good. Right on.
Like I said, I know it has, you know, a little bit of the language and stuff, but the only reason I stress that is because I want to try to be more of like a family-friendly channel situation. So, bloop.
This should be good.
I say as I immediately kill a whole bunch of guys. I'm like, I want to be a family-friendly channel. Die!
Oh yeah.
I know. But in terms of the language, anyways, I want to try to keep that to a minimum. I don't cuss anyways. I just don't. I don't find it appealing. When somebody cusses, it's, you know, for sake of a joke, depending on how bad the joke is, I might laugh at it. But otherwise, I'm just like, I just don't care about it, you know? I'm just wired differently, I guess, which is fine by me.
This should be good.
Hello, Marine.
Sounds fun.
Ooh, he got torched. So I decided to go the long way for whatever reason, because this way, like, goes straight connected to over there. Oh, wrong picture. Wrong way. I know if you also click on the picture down here, you'll actually see where they're at currently. And
This should be good.
it's easier to get back that way instead of just double tapping one. It's pretty much the same thing.
Anytime you're ready. Sounds
But boink, there we go. Automatic defense systems deactivated. That'll be nice.
right on.
I think this opens up the pens. I think.
Anytime you're ready.
Not sure. This is a fire bat, and he does 16 damage. Oh, got him. Oh, got him. The door's locked. Hello. There's Zerglings over here. What?
Oh yeah. Raider here. Zerg. I don't believe this.
What?
Believe it. I saw Zerg with Confederate holding pens myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things.
I don't want to know how that process goes.
Priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
If you say so. Hey, I bumped the mic, sorry.
Anytime you're ready. Oh yeah.
So the other pen also opened up, so there's all these like Rhinodons, Ragnarsars. I don't think there's anything else in there, so we'll keep on going this way. They're NPCs, you know, they're not hostile, they're just like hanging out, you know, they're just animals. They're not scary or anything. So I'm gonna let them group up a little bit, and I'm gonna get the fire bats to go out front.
Let's burn. You got it.
You got it. Let's burn.
You got it. Yes. Naturally.
Can you go? There we go.
Go ahead, Commander.
He sounds like he's depressed. Go ahead, Commander.
Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
Bum,
Sounds
bum,
fun.
bum, 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 bum. I'm not sure if I mentioned it either. I did actually raise just a little bit more on the game volume because it was a little quiet. So I hope that doesn't like damage or hamper the experience. Man, my guys are doing a lot of damage. Oh, they have max upgrades, that's why.
This should be good.
And Jimmy he does 21 damage. Holy moly. Just for reference, a Marine has 40. 2 shots from Jimmy and they're dead.
Should be good. Raider here.
Dang, dude.
This should be good.
Poor Marine's almost dead, though. Oh,
Oh yeah.
vultures do a lot of damage, though.
Sounds fun.
Lot
This
of
should be good.
damage.
Right on.
Hello, goodbye. I'm still at 2 health.
Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody hop in.
Teleportation field activated.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay. I'll put this Marine on the back because I don't want him to die.
Right
He
on.
might die.
Unauthorized entry detected.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
I put you in the back so you could stay alive there, buddy. I didn't put you in the back so you can get damaged. I lost one.
Sounds fun.
Okay, well then.
Right on. This should be good.
Oh,
Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
there we go. So now I have this ghost that we have to deal with. I might stem pack on this last little bit just because, why not? But I don't think I will.
Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun.
Go after the ghost.
Right on. This should be good.
Ghost has 45 health. There he goes. He did.
Sounds fun.
I lost another Marine, but we should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and stem pack all of them. So this is what happens. They move insanely faster, as well as shoot insanely faster. This is the only one who didn't, unfortunately, get stem packed because he's already damaged.
Sounds fun.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Clean up the last little bit. Stem pack one more time. And this is the problem with stem packs because they damage everything pretty much. So it's not advised to do that too many times when you're in a battle. So
Hey, we found the plans, man. Have the transports waiting when we come out. Commander, this is Jimmy.
this is Jimmy. I love James Raynor. He's so cool. That's his actual name. It's not just Jimmy. Whew, actions per minute, apparently 73. I didn't see that before now. Let's go. I might try to do next mission too. In the wake of the chaos resulting from the Zerg invasion, the Sons of Korhal escaped with the stolen data disks. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime, Arcturus' group now plans its next crucial moves against the Confederacy. You might notice in the foreground handing the document over, that's Jim Raynor. The man holding his hand out, that's Arcturus Manx. And then the gal behind him is a very important character that we'll find out here soon too. 13 hours after the evacuation of Marsar, Protoss warships took up orbit around the colony and unleashed a massive planetary bombardment. All life upon the surface was extinguished. Revolution, secret staging area, second moon of Antigua Prime.
Hey, man.
I think we'll do this one
Headquarters is
too.
beginning
Might take a little bit of
analysis
time.
the discs. They expect to have them decoded shortly. I hope whatever's on those discs is worth it.
Receiving incoming transmission from Arcturus Minsk.
You and Captain Rayner have done well, Commander.
Thank you.
I believe our efforts have weakened the Confederacy's grip on the fringe worlds.
Oh, do you?
But our job out here isn't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant Kerrigan, my second in command, will elaborate.
That was the gal.
I'll get straight to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua Prime is ready to begin open revolt against the Confederacy. Unfortunately, the Confederates seem to be aware of this as well. They've stationed a large detachment of Alpha Squadron troops there, under the command of General Duke.
It will be your job, Commander, to free this colony and show our good intent to the Antiguan people.
Okay.
Lieutenant Kerrigan will help you deal with Duke's officers.
Gotcha.
The rest of the Confederates are yours to deal with.
No, thanks. Appreciate it. So, getting into this now.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Sounds
let's go down this way. Oh, that's good. Would you, Marine, get out of... Thank you. That way we can... There she is.
I finished scouting out the area and... You pig!
What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Get your mind out of the gutter there, Jimmy boy.
This is Jimmy.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I'm waiting on you.
Okay, sure you are.
Same thing.
Okay, so now we have Kerrigan.
It'd be a pleasure.
And Kerrigan has 250 health. She does 30 damage, 3 armor.
These things
And
sense me even when I'm cloaked. We should
these-
take these out.
as she just mentioned there, these are called detectors, the missile turrets are. They can detect cloaked units. She can cloak, she can also use something called lockdown, which pretty much what that does, if I can get to a unit that might need it. I could have used it on the Vulture, but I'll use it on this guy here. It makes it to where they cannot attack or move, meaning that my units can capitalize on the opportunity and kill them. So what I'm going to have to do here
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
is I'm going to have to go in here, guns blazing, destroy this missile turret. It's telling you here, only detectors will be able to detect. So now, once this detector is out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and cloak her
Thinking the same
and take her
thing.
in the middle. So now,
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
nothing can really attack her. I could decloak and they'd attack me now, but
I gotcha.
I'll go ahead and decloak now. There it goes.
I've taken care of business on this end, Commander. I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
That's right. We've tolerated these Confederate goons long enough.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this, and
I read you. It'd be a
get her up
pleasure.
there. Does that not fit? Oh,
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
this one, oh, okay. So the bad thing about Terran units, or Terran buildings, I'll say, is if they're on fire, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll burn themselves out or anything.
Commander, I'm picking up a large Confederate strike force advancing on our position.
Well, they're not
Great.
wasting any time.
Wonderful.
Orders, Captain?
As I was saying before, I was really interrupted. Ooh, we got a new unit. The buildings when they're on fire doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's when their health indicator, I'm not sure if you noticed, but it was yellow. If it ever turns red, then you have a problem. You're about to actually lose that building. It'll slowly deteriorate to nothingness. So
I'm waiting on you.
now I have a new building called a starport, which I'm actually going to lift off and move up there for whatever reason, I don't know.
Good to go, sir.
But
I read you.
I'm also going to build a couple of bunkers out here too, because we'll need it.
Lieutenant Kerrigan
Let me
reporting.
bring all the Marines over there.
This is Jimmy.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Come on, move out of the way, guys.
It'd be
Thank
a
you.
pleasure. I gotcha.
Put you right there.
Give me something to shoot.
So I think I'm gonna go with having 2 starports. I may end up like doing half this level here. I don't feel right about doing that anyways, but I might. I'm not sure. And now let's build a second bunker right there. I didn't get a chance to click in time, so let's move those guys to 5.
I'm waiting on you.
Now each wraith costs 150 minerals, so it's from this mission will take some time, so bear with me a couple of minutes while I do this. I'm gonna go with 2 fleets of wraiths and just kind of go from there. Pretty much is how I'm gonna do this.
This is
What
Jimmy.
now?
Okay. Actually, we'll move you guys more over here, I think. Sure you are.
Yes, sir.
You just want to say that so that way you sound cool.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Go over here. I want you to also go over there. I'm not really necessarily gonna like put new SCVs over there. I'm just gonna put the SCVs that have been going back and forth over there. That way it's a little easier for me to maintain, I guess.
Good to go, sir.
I can always lift it off and move it closer if I wanted to as well, which I might end up doing. So let's go ahead and build a supply depot. I just glanced over and saw that we're running out of supplies.
Go, sir.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift off and move this closer to the Vespine.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
So now,
Additional supply depots
yeah,
required.
figured as much.
I read you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional
Okay,
supply depots
probably should have only
required.
done one mission for this
Additional
episode.
supply depots required.
Oh well.
Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
Okay,
Not enough minerals.
Yo.
Not enough minerals.
After what happened yesterday, I felt so bad. I was like, I kept yawning and stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that today. I don't care if I got even less sleep today than I did yesterday. Not happening. Let's go old graphics for a second because I haven't done this yet. So this is what Starport and Wraith looked like back then. This is the new graphics with them now. And the portrait as well looks a little different. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a certain evil villain. I'm not going to say who, but
I read you.
you guys, I believe, are smart enough to figure that one out.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
So, let's see. So now, again, going back to it, when I rescued the base, there was purple SCVs. There's 2 of them. I think these 2 are the ones right here. Yeah. And now, when I make units, it's all red, which is my colors for Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group, is what they're known as in this game. They are red. So, because of that, my units now are also red. That's who I'm siding with, I guess you can say. Okay, Kerrigan got damaged, so I'm moving these 2 way back here, because these 2 need to survive. If they die, I lose the mission, or I lose a level.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and get another starport, and is there a way... I do not see it. I should be fine, I think. I say that with almost no confidence again. And
Lieutenant Kerrigan
just keep this
reporting.
going, I guess. I need to get more SCVs because there's a lot of minerals over here. I mean, some of these are over 2,000, but a majority of them are over 1,000, almost near 2,000. So
Coordinates received. Good to go, sir.
okay.
Orders, Captain.
When this gets built, I need to put on the construction for the control tower, which I need to start getting cloak, and also the other one, which allows them to get more energy. I think it's 50% or 50 plus. Yeah.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, I know you're good to go.
Reporting for duty.
Really? Okay, we're good. Head out. A whole bunch of fire bats. Never got not even had a chance to get any close.
Yes, sir.
That sentence did not make a whole lot of sense.
Minerals. Additional supply depots
I need some
required.
bloody bombs.
I read you. Orders
Okay,
received.
let me get a drink of water here real quick.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Kind of the same situation from yesterday. Not exactly warm water, but not exactly bad either. So I need to get this academy because I want to get the ComSat station, and it will require me to build the academy. So now I have 6 wraiths.
Additional supply depots required.
And let's see, come on, can we get a second one? Please? Please? Thank you. So now we're getting the 50 plus more energy, so they should be at 250. And then I should be able to start getting cloak here shortly.
Not enough minerals.
Hopefully in the next couple of seconds.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, buddy. So let me go back to old graphics for a second just to kind of see if there's any difference in frame rate, which it looks like there is a drastic difference in frame rate. However, I want to kind of keep the good graphics going, but at the same time I don't, you know, it's just kind of like a give and take. So, from what I understand, the reason why this command center doesn't show that unique skin that I have is because it was already built. I'm sure if I built one now, it would actually have that skin.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get 2 more wraiths going. Need to keep up on this. I'm thinking 2 fleets of wraiths. Again, I call them fleets. They're actually control groups. But I call them fleets to make it easier for me to remember. Plus, there was a time, I'm not even kidding, where I was so obsessed with StarCraft original when I was like 7 or 8 or something like that, where I had built paper airplanes and stacked like 12 of them together, and I threw all of them at the same time, and I was like, it's just like the carrier with the interceptors. And you guys may not understand what that is yet, but we'll get to that eventually. This is completely wasteful, and I do not need to do this, period, but I will do it just because I want to. Because then I might be able to, if I move it over, I'll have to move this factory, which, no harm, no foul. Come on. A little bit more, guys. Come on.
Not enough minerals.
And the command center is going to take a while to build. As you can see, it's been a couple of seconds now, maybe 10, 15, and we're only about a third of the way done. So it takes some time for the main building to be built. I can actually move this one like right over here to focus on this now, and I can have this one over here now if I wanted to. Did that academy, oh, that academy never got built? What the heck? I'm confused. Why did it not get built? Did I ran out of like minerals or what happened? I'm not sure. So last 2 races for the first fleet. There's one. We have the second one here in a short second. There it goes. So let's keep building more race. I'm building a supply depot. Don't you worry about it.
Additional supply depots required.
Do 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 do. Aw, the skin's not there either. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this one like right here then, I guess. Is this enough room? Yeah, it's enough room. That'll work. Let's go ahead and build more supply depots. So now they just built the academy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, so 1 is done. And now we're gonna start working on 2.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, we're building more supply depots.
Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Thankfully I moved those just in time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Come on.
Add-on enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Okay, so this is going to be 0. This one's going to be 9. So let's start scanning a little bit. Ooh, there's a wraith and like a Vespine gas. There's, oh boy, there's vulture mines, spider mines. This is mainly why I'm going air, because that way I don't have to worry about my ground units getting torn to shreds by those, thankfully. Let's keep building more supply depots along there and get more of these queued up. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to repair this and that.
Right away, sir. Reporting in.
Okay.
Not enough minerals.
So we got 4, now we just need another 8, so... Sorry, my apologies.
Not enough minerals.
And we're running out of gas, actually. That's not good.
Not enough minerals.
Am I going to be able to have enough for that?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I mean, I don't really need that fourth one.
Insufficient Vespene
I mean, it
gas.
helps, I
Not
guess.
enough minerals.
What else have I been using gas for?
Reporting in.
I know the race, but that's pretty much about it.
Transmit coordinates.
I mean, this required about 100 to do that. That didn't require any.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
The only thing I can think of in recent memory that requires gas is just these guys.
Transmit coordinates.
Now we're halfway there. I know we're about 25 minutes. Sorry, guys. But we'll do this mission, finish the rest of it real quick, like.
Insufficient Vespene
Because,
gas.
I bumped the mic, sorry.
Insufficient
Once this
Vespene
is
gas.
done, then we should be fine. I plan on changing some things with my microphone, that way I don't keep bumping into it. How it is right now is,
Read the waiting
the microphone's here, the boom arm goes from here over this way, and right underneath the boom arm is where my hand rests. So I might try to fix that to where, I've thought about it, to try to get it to like dangle, like right up here, like right above the camera, that way you guys don't notice it, but it's out of the way, that way it's not bothering me.
Insufficient
I could do it
Vespene
like that if I
gas.
wanted to, I really could.
Insufficient Vespene
Not gonna be a
gas.
problem. The only
Insufficient
problem,
Vespene
quote
gas.
unquote, that I would have,
Base is
Uh-oh.
under attack.
the only problem I would have would be trying to get it to sound similar, because now it's like, it sounds great, it really does. It'll take a little bit of time for me to like figure some things out. It's not like it's gonna be that difficult to do, but let's save up more of the scans. I'll use one of them. So we got a lot of Marines, a lot of Goliaths is what these are. They have Heckfire missile packs and twin autocannons. The missiles do a lot of air damage. They're very good for dispatching air units, which is where this is going to be a problem.
Go ahead, Commander.
But I figure if I get enough rates going in there at one time, I mean, these also do really good anti-air. Gemini missiles with 20 damage, and burst light lasers, which are ground units based,
Reporting in.
for 8 damage. So let's bring our other rates down here, and we'll go in for attack here. I like on the minimap how they just like show up as they slowly go through. The refresh rate on the minimap is not great, mind you, but
Roger.
so let's go cloaked and then just like knock a few of these out of the sky. Go uncloaked, bring the other fleets in here.
Locked in.
Uh-oh. We might lose some units here. Hopefully we will not, but you never know.
Locked in.
Okay,
Vector locked in.
there we go. He immediately used stem pack and died.
Formation.
Uh-oh. Oh, I lost one. I lost another one. Okay. Okay.
Standing by. Attack formation.
Man, my hands are not working well today.
Locked in.
We should be all good.
Reporting in. Attack formation.
So let's target the anti-air units at this time.
Coordinates. Roger.
Go way up here, guys.
Vector locked in.
I'm just gonna go around knocking these out.
Roger. Coordinates.
Another one here.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, Commander.
Losing more and more rates by the second here, but okay. So I want you to focus on that. Everybody, get over here. Converge on this barracks. Or no, I'll let them attack kind of free range a little bit. Okay, now I focus on the barracks. I was waiting for that one Marine to show up. Once it did, now it's like, okay, knock everything down. So this is what they look like back then. Still not much of a difference. Of course, the only difference being they look a lot better. That's pretty much the only difference. So now we just mop everything up. The main reason I'm not using ground units again is because there are spider mines littered throughout this base. See, there's one there. I don't want to end up expending more forces than I have to. Plus, usually how in my past that I've played this game, a lot of it's like, hey, there's this new unit, we want you to use it. So then it's like, it's the ideal unit to use for that mission, so to say. As you can see, I've built up quite a bit of resources. If I wanted to, I could just continue to keep building more wraiths, which I might end up doing that. So let's set the waypoint to be way down here. Got a lot of supply depots to knock out. We gotta eliminate all buildings here, so. I'm so used to the old graphics though, because like the adjutant doesn't look right to me. It just doesn't. Oh, it's a dropship. This one Wraith is having a heyday over here though. There we go. Oh, I forgot to mention, if some of your units are way across the map, it'll go in between the two units, or in this case, because 2 are way over there and 6 are more close. Yeah, or no, excuse me, 8 are more closer over here. It'll be closer to wherever the majority of your units are at, I think is how it works. Boom, there goes the command center. We're getting there. Almost done, guys, almost done. And boom, and boom. There we go. And voila. And then the spider mine shows up the one last second for a nice epic explosion. Can I change? Oh, I can. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, anyways. Well, that'll complete this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. 87 APM, not bad. But yeah, like I said, I do enjoy this game so much. I love it to death. And I know I went a little over. I'm going to try to keep doing 1 mission per episode, not try to do 2 like I did this time. So I do apologize if it was a little longer. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers.